Hello, and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Transistor. As promised, I'm no longer doing any more of the challenges in the back doors there. Challenge in the back door, indeed. New Bang Bro Productions. Let's see. Okay. I almost forgot my moveset for a second. I was like, where are we? What are we doing? Okay. There we go. And yes, many bounces. There we go. I'm going to spread the love a little bit, hopefully. So, oh, well, not enough love spread, really. Alright. Transistor's getting a little existential there. It's a little disturbing. Let's go like that. And we need to hit those cameras, hopefully. I'm just taking a blind shot into the obfuscation ability that they now have. Oh, it's 3.0s. Okay. Okay. Alright. No. I don't need to do that. Alright. There we go. I should be able to do enough damage. The cluckers are the only things I'm really worried about. Being able to get my goat. And I think a little bit of my goat just got gotten. Man, I felt really Texas there for a second. Oh, let's reverse that. And then bounce into that. Okay, that should work. Since bounce has a tendency to kind of go through walls a little bit in a limited capacity, it should work out just fine. How are you still alive? I thought I killed you. You're supposed to be dead! Alright, there we go. And bounce. And then bounce that way. You do move a little bit, and that and purge will knock you back in about the same amount of distance, and they're kind of counterbalancing factors I try to take into account whenever I'm doing my turns. It can come in handy. Oh, geez. Okay. You are not crashing as much as I would prefer you to. Alright. No, I do want to get over here, get out of this blast zone. And over in a little bit of cover. Okay. Oh, I generated a... That scared me. I was like, what happened? And it was just a packet. Okay. Alright, there we go. That should kill some people. And it did. Beautiful. Yeah. That's right. Okay. Oh god, this is annoying. There we go. None of this is very effective at the moment.
Like maybe you could get me out of here. Or something.
Ah. There we go.
Then we can watch everything around us wash away.
Man, oh man.
Hand in hand.
Very... Oh. God almighty. So here we go. Let's get Junks and Jans.
Not Junction Jans.
Never mind. Aww.
Where are we gonna get our flatbread now?
More sea monster, please.
This is a tragedy.
That's quite the wait time. And it is a tragedy. He's right. I don't know if anybody else does this. DAE, you hear about some sort of fictitious food, and you're like, oh, they're creeper 0.5s. That's interesting. Why is he not dying very quickly? Is this a secret?
What do you think you're gonna find back here?
I don't know, something.
Maybe you just like to hear me talk.
Probably. I don't know. At this point, I haven't really had a choice, so might as well make the best of it. Ooh. Let's see. Anything? No? Okay. Well, that was worth it, really. And so let's move on. But yeah, no, what I was saying is you hear about something fictitious, especially food, and you're like, oh man, that sounds really good. Too bad it's not real. I had a friend who was telling me, I used to play World of Warcraft a lot, and he was one of my World of Warcraft buddies, and he's like, I remember going to the... Oh god, these guys. I remember... Or he was like, I went to the store one time, and I remember thinking, you know what sounds really good is some Alterac Swiss. And it was like, oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong, I also participated in this, but we have problems. This is bad whenever we started thinking that Alterac Swiss was a real thing we could buy at the... Oh, they're masked. We can't hit them whenever they're masked. That's so dumb. Alright. They're gonna summon... Whoa. Their haircut at us. Fortunately, Get will kill it, and it will also damage them in the process. Okay, we wait for him to come out of stealth, go nuts with the Void, and then do that, and that should kill him. Now this is also why we definitely need to be able to use Get outside of recovery, because those haircuts will kill you in one hit. Yes, it did.
Hey, Red. Thanks for the lift.
Sorry if that picked up on the microphone. Here we go. We are now walking backwards through the story. Always an interesting storytelling device.
Hi. What I said back there about wanting to see you again, face to face. I want you to know I meant it.
So sweet. You know, the development of this story is still really sad. There's no, like, joyful enthusiasm or sense of adventure. This is survival and revenge. That's all it is.
Deserve some kind of reward.
And I mean,
Wiped out like all his bike friends.
they definitely aren't painting a very hopeful picture in any sense. Let's see. Was there something I wanted to do specifically? What was it? There was a move I wanted. I got ping. Purge. I still don't have purge, and that's throwing me off. Yeah, no, I have like no passive slots. I need to get more of those. Those are handy.
Mr. Bike.
Yep.
You go first.
So this is gonna be bad.
Yikes. Spawning season.
A little bit.
Watch
So-
your step and we walk right out.
I tried to fight this, and yeah, it was damn near impossible. If it can be done, I am not the person to do it. So we're just gonna leave.
Bye, ladies.
So, yeah, that was a little scary. And I didn't have limiters on either, because at that point I was just like, I just want to beat this game and see the ending. And yeah, it was bad.
Found one of the lucky ones.
Oh, there was the other guy too, and I didn't check him. Alright, we go over here. We get gravity beamed. This jerk's gonna be a jerk, naturally. And we're going to bounce him quite a few times. That's gonna do a lot of damage, actually. There we go. Dead in one turn. Not bad.
Boom.
Boom indeed. So, there we go.
Get out of the floor. Took it where though?
That's a good question.
Still
And
up. Or posters.
we've got snapshots taking pictures of us. It's weird proxy stalkerism.
They really like you.
Let's go ahead and leave them alone and move things along. We still got this, and probably the next episode will be a little bit of a longer episode as we finish it.
Body's gone, but her trace is with us.
Yep. So, and then that goes back up to progress. What's over here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this should be interesting.
This isn't a vote. It's a choice.
So we can actually change the weather. I did snow. Snow looks about exactly what you would look like, so we're going to do light precipitation.
You read my mind.
And I don't know what I expected.
Look at
Although
this.
the blur is kind of neat.
You got the key to the city.
Oh, and the process don't like water. Ooh, I wonder if I just did something fancy. This is interesting to me. Yeah, because when I did snow, it was like soft snow. It looked really nice with all the white processing around. But now with the rain, yeah, they avoid water. That's pointed out a few times where they're just like, yeah, they really don't like water. So I wonder if I changed the game at all. There we go.
Looks so good.
This game is very bookendy.
Last member of the Camerata. He'll be expecting us.
And by bookendy, I mean the beginning is very much the same as the end is very much the same as the beginning. Alright. And then, there we go. That killed him. Man, this 3 voids and a bounce thing is working out real well. There we go.
Tough.
Alright, we'll do... Oh god, I can't... And he left. Okay, that did a little bit of damage. Not that big of a deal, though. Alright. 3 voids and a bounce. 1 more for good measure. And there we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to make pretty fast progress through this point of the game.
Okay, let's go. There's the alley. Hey, look.
Begin. This is Royce Brackett of the Camerata, communicating via Proxy. I am calling for a truce.
It's Owen Wilson sounding
I'd very
motherfucker.
much like for the process to, well, stop doing what it's doing. And my conjecture is you'd very much like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming I am right, then come along and we'll sort this out.
Sounds good.
Maybe we can sort this out.
Wait, did he just say we can sort this out? Maybe we can sort this out? User sign in
Could've
site.
sworn I left my body right here.
Yeah, it was there. So, access the terminal.
The transistor. What can it do? What can it really do?
He's going to pontificate a lot, so prepare
It
yourself.
can build a bridge. For example, that's something. People want a bridge to Fairview, sure. Why not? It's settled. Have a beautiful new bridge. It's good for more than just bridges, of course. Why, it can make just about anything happen. Really.
Sufficient support, blah, blah, blah. So this is basically a petition for a bridge. But since the system's kind of breaking down, you just automatically have administrator privileges and you can change everything. No problem. Once again, lending credence to the idea that this is a digital reality we're in, and the transistor is somehow the main administrator key to everything.
Let's go meet Royce.
Alright,
Process
here we
can't
go.
be stopped. Can't be stopped. However, process could be impelled to simply go away.
Well then.
Take its business elsewhere.
Makes it sound so easy.
We'll be well enough alone. As for the town, we'll have ourselves a blank canvas. And as for the transistor, we'll have ourselves a brush.
So there you go. More administrator key transistor thing.
Farther from town than I thought. All of Cloudbank's gonna wind up like this.
So this place is super
Where are
processed.
we supposed to? Oh,
Yep. We have some non-Euclidean geometry happening here.
Trying times. Very trying times these days. Graham, the
And these are not skippable, so...
gone ahead without me now, haven't they?
Well, they
Just
might
you
be.
and me
I don't
now.
know. I just know I can't move now.
You and me. And the transistor.
This guy bugs me a lot. Not as much as this part.
I got nothing.
We had a saying which goes, when everything changes, nothing changes. You see, when everything changes, nothing changes.
Alright.
But
I
all
get it,
this,
you're weird.
this isn't what we had in mind.
To Fairview.
There we go. With a nice little flourish. Alright, they're gonna summon their haircuts. Oh my goodness, I can't walk. Alright. Alright, there we go. That killed both of them. And let's go around over here. We're going to just employ the same tactics we have been using. It works too well, what can I say? Oh wait, he's already at 325, so we can just bounce and then lead to a shorter recovery time. Oh geez, okay. That didn't do all the damage I needed it to do. Alright, but killing the haircut did. That works. There we go. Try to kill him without going into turn. That worked out alright.
Made it.
Yay, user level 11. Let's see what we get.
Closer.
Oh, we get tap. Tap is cool. And then we unlock another passive slot. Passive slot is also good. And then another limiter, which no longer automatically activate turn at low health. Pretty bad. That one's rough sounding. Well, I used it. It is rough. Alright.
The process is just doing a job. Doing its job. Though I much preferred it when the process did mine. But our old friend Grant, I let him borrow it. And he, well, anyway, here we are.
So once again, adding to the digital environment. See, you can see it's starting to degrade into this go to XY coordinate system, which means that that's something you would do in a program.
We knew we'd have our detractors.
Let's go and let him
What we
talk.
were doing
More.
was wrong.
That's a good one. Golden.
There we go. Super easy. Well, apparently that shut him up, so that works too, I guess. There we go. Alright, I'm a little focused. Oh, you can hit the cells and they bounce up as well. And let's see. Okay, there we go. Let's kill that haircut. That's going to do a ton of damage to him as well. There we go. Not too hard.
That was rough.
Yeah, so he's talking about... Oh, what was he talking about? I've totally forgot. Oh, the process. So the process were actually, like, byproducts of how this system works. They were the gatekeepers, the kind of... They just did maintenance, you know? Really menial stuff. And they, I guess, achieved sentience or something. Totally different take on the robot takeover once we are all digitized.
Give me anything you want in this town. This is it for me. I could get used to this.
Very interesting and intimate moment there between Transistor and Red.
There's these traces inside the transistor. Everyday people once upon a time, but now, well, not quite themselves. And they're trapped. No walls in there, mind you. It's just, they're on their own. Listen close enough and maybe you can hear them. Some of them, I mean. The ones you know.
Just a bit farther.
So, there you go. Definitely have souls in a sword. Once again, weird criticism that I saw is this was just an American JRPG. And it's like, that's a really bizarre generalization, if you ask me. I don't think it's fair to call something like that and just be like, oh yeah, no, there's a sword with souls in it and all this other junk and blah, blah, blah. And it's just like a JRPG. And it's like, really? Is that what this is? Because, I don't know. I really want to use tap, but I don't want to sacrifice the memory to anything else. What do we have this? That automatically does... You know what? We'll take that off there. That gives us 2 memory. Because what is the... to most... raises total life points. That will come in handy. And more planning potential in turn. I'm just trying to see what I could get away with getting rid of. Actually, let's get rid of this. This is... come in handy almost not at all. And I think for the rest of the fights we don't really need mask too, but we are going to keep that because it seems like that might be a bad idea to get rid of. So we can install tap as a passive or add it to one of these. Actually, I want to see what it does if you put it on mask. Bonus lifesteal for the next user attack. So we can mask, get behind him, do some kind of crazy attack, and it will do lifesteal. Although it's pretty marginal. Like it works over time. If you're really good at dodging shots, then you can kind of come out ahead. But yeah, I'm not that good. I might just install that as a passive or get more turn time. Also, yeah, more planning potential in turn. Very tempting. Although I think, unless I just want to spam a lot of bounce and void, that doesn't sound so great. So let's do this here. Void will deal minor damage and siphon some life points from targets. We'll do that because we are spamming the hell out of void. And then that'll make it a little bit easier, or at least it'll just make void that much better. So here we go. Okay, whoa. Alright, this is bad open. Kill those haircuts. And then, there we go. That's how we're going to do that. And I think our shot did not go around the proxy. That's a little annoying. Oh, nope, it did not. Okay, he was still alive. There we go. And then we'll do that. Excellent. Whatever's left, we will attempt to get with get. Alright, so that worked out. Whoa. Alright, that killed one haircut. Oh god, that blast radius is huge. Alright. They'll try to run from us, but there we go. Void will also crash them, and that's handy. So, let's go... Oh! Oh my god! Okay, that's terrifying. These ones aren't stealthing, so we can just attack them at will. Really the only time that... They're slow, and they have one attack, and that attack is extremely deadly, but they're not that difficult as long as they aren't stealthing constantly. Alright, let's go here. And we have a gateway there and a terminal. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and look at this terminal. I'm going to end the episode. Yeah, I'm going to end the episode. So let's decode this.
Whenever people make a change, whether to the sea or the sky or anywhere in between, Process does the real work. Invisible. Behind the scenes. Well, I say whoever does the real work ought to get the credit. So I found a way to put the process center stage. A way to keep the process working in concert. In harmony.
So, yeah, once again, as I was touching on the idea earlier,
Enough with the history.
they were just sort of,
Like it here.
they were the processes. They were the background processes to how this world worked. And, yeah, no, they just sort of got out of control. Or not so much out of control as they just very much so exaggerated their normal duties. That seems to be the implication here. Once again, almost 100% certain this is a digital world that is somehow controlled by the transistor as the master chip to how the world functions, or at least the decisions that are made. So an admin key or something like that. I've said that like 8 times now, so that means it's time to end the episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this. The next episode will probably be the last episode in the series, if I had to guess. This is not a very long game. It's taken me less time to play through than Cave Story did. That's just kind of interesting to me. But it's still a very good game. I like it. I will throw money at anybody who supports artists who make stuff like this. This I find really enthralling. All of these little Gustav Klimt eyes, triangles, triforces, geometric shapes, breathing figures. Yeah. And also, oh dang it, there's not an access point. Like the art of the panels for... There's something about the art, if you go back and look at the limiters and the way they light up and everything up, it's got kind of that Nixie tube effect. I just think it's really cool. Either way, I've gushed enough about this, and we'll conclude this game on the next episode. Until then, I hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, anyways, tomorrow. I'll see you. Have fun.